I hope you're having an excellent evening. Tonight, I have decided we are going to read a poem. This is going to be a short video. I do want to say that it's okay to like poetry. I think a lot of people are afraid of poetry. I think they think that there's something pretentious or possibly insincere about it because poetry is not like a book, at least in my mind. A book gives you plot, characters, the climax, the denouement, as they call it. But a poem is like a picture. It's like a painting. It's like a beautiful painting that the artist has their feeling about what it should be, and then the person admiring the art has an understanding of what that is. And that's why I love poetry, because it is completely, in my mind, to me, completely subjective. So I will tell you that I have written poetry before. I have written poems. I will not read those poems to you because you don't deserve that. I wouldn't necessarily call myself a good poet, but again, if you were ever to stumble across them, you would hopefully interpret them as however you would interpret them. There wouldn't be some correct meaning. I think that's the point I want to make, is that poems don't have a correct meaning necessarily. I think you take out what you go in with. So I'm going to read you one poem tonight, by a poet named Fernando Pessoa, or also known as Alberto Cairo. Um, he was a Portuguese poet who took on another name to write poetry under. Did a lot of poetry. Excuse me. Wasn't his only name that he used, but this is a poem of his, and I bid you a good evening. A row of trees in the distance, near the hillside. But what is a row of trees? A single tree multiplied. A row, or the plural trees, are not things, but names. Poor human souls, which like to put everything in order, to draw lines between one thing or another, to put signs with names on totally real trees, and draw the parallels of latitude and longitude on the oblivious earth itself, far greener and lusher than all that.